So now I'm going to actually import some assets so I can actually use them in my scene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my little assets folder here in the project window. It's really important to make folders and keep everything nice and organized. Otherwise, it gets very easy to um, lose files and also just have too much stuff in your project. So I'm going to right click on assets, say create folder, and I'm going to call this, I might call it artwork. And then inside of that folder, I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to call it weather icons. So if I go, I can see that folder is empty. Um, Now, if I actually right click it and say show in Explorer, you'll notice it is simply just a folder that is made inside the project that you created. So anything I put in that folder will automatically be imported to Unity. But I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to I got some icons I downloaded for weather. I'm going to highlight all them and click and drag them into my weather icons folder. And you can see it's added all of them here. Now you see in the inspector, it's got a whole bunch of different settings. Because I'm going to be using these for UI or user interface, I'm going to make sure that the texture type is set to Sprite 2D. I'm going to say, yep, single sprite mode, that's all fine, that's all fine. I'm going to set their max size to 512 just because I don't need to do anything crazy with them. And hit apply. So now it's made them all, you see they kind of changed a bit here. It's made them all into different kinds of icons that I will be using. So that's the same way you can import anything. You'll see I have another folder here called asset. I actually downloaded a pack that has a bunch of icons and stuff in it. I'll also make this available to you. Um, but you can import anything that way, and you just need to make sure that some of your settings, like here I'm using them for 2D, so make sure they're in 2D, but I'll go into that as needed next time. But that's basically how you import stuff. Just remember it is really, really important to make sure you are managing everything. So while I've made an artwork folder, I'm also going to make another folder already for code, because I know I'm going to have some code. I'm going to make another folder as well, call it scenes, because I usually have a couple of different scenes, and I'll leave it at that for now. So that's how you import assets, is literally getting them and clicking and dragging them in.